Texas Governor Greg Abbott will give an update about his state's effort to secure our southern border. Agents say encounters along the border have slowed substantially. You'd think that was good news. However, this follows a record-breaking month where more than 250,000 migrants crossed into the U.S. in December, and that does not include the people who have successfully evaded law enforcement, those known gotaways. Allie Bradley is always the one to tell us about those numbers, and she is live more this morning on what one county in Texas is doing for its response. Good morning, Allie.
Yeah, good morning, Mitch. You're exactly right. And one thing I expect to hear about from Governor Abbott today is about his flex team with the National Guard under Operation Lone Star. So we're expecting to hear about that. But another thing that we're keeping an eye on, of course, is that slowdown that we're seeing at the southern border, which is typical this time of year. But that doesn't mean the cartel is slowing down by any means. They are still moving drugs and people into these small border communities. So take a look at these numbers here that we've confirmed from DHS sources telling us that more than 293,000 people successfully evaded law enforcement since the start of this fiscal year, which just began October 1st. When you break that down, those numbers really staggering there. 2,400 people a day getting past law enforcement that are undetected here. And that's one thing that agents are really concerned about is despite those numbers going down, we're seeing these really high numbers. And so the focus is kind of dwindling on the border, and that's not the case. Take a look at this video from DPS out of Zavala County, where you see just migrant after migrant bail out of this vehicle there. And there's only one trooper here on this pursuit, so they have no choice but to go after this driver there. And the migrants just run off into the bushes, likely contributing to that gotaway factor now. And that's why we're seeing counties like Arizona and Texas really taking matters into their own hands right now, trying to fight against this drug and human smuggling.
So, Allie, because of the slowdown, you're thinking, okay, we're seeing fewer and fewer migrants coming across the border. So does that mean the agents have enough manpower, or do they not have enough manpower still, despite the drop in numbers?
Yeah, there wasn't really enough manpower as it was, right? So at this point, it's almost like we have about enough people. However, that's not the case because they still have issues all along the border. We still have issues in Eagle Pass. We are still dealing with issues in Yuma. We are still seeing a massive surge of human and drug smuggling through the Tucson sector. So when you're shifting these agents around, you're kind of just robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're grabbing people from the northern border and bringing them down to the southern border. So right now you're looking at places like Terrell County and Kinney County. This video from Texas DPS out of Kinney County this last week. Another pursuit here that ends in a crash, which is happening almost every single day, which is why Kinney County Sheriff Brad Coe is asking for outlying counties to assist, to help out. So Galveston County, their constables actually have been helping out in the fight with Operation Lone Star. They have been going down to Kinney County and working for the last 17, 18 months. However, they're going back to Kinney County and Maverick County to express the concerns that they still have, that this issue is still a problem. Take a listen.
I hope and pray that people in Washington can understand what's happening in Texas, not to put it under the rug, not to say that we're racist for sending people to other states, but that there's a true problem here. Taxing the system, there's hospital districts that are going to shut down if they don't get help.
So Kinney County Sheriff Brad Coe tells me that he has had some responses from a couple of counties, including Goliad County. So they are working on logistics and housing and how to get that off the ground this week sometime, Mitch. So they will be getting a little bit of help and hopefully a little reprieve out there.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.